So for us, there was one of the wrestlers for AEW that was accused of some things, and everybody jumped on it, and we let it go. I'm not going to bring up anybody's name because nothing came out of it, and we're not fucking Rona
Liable.
Barrett. We're not fucking a gossip column, until we get some decent evidence. But I at this point of my life, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I've got a couple of questions that I got to get off my chest because I need some answers. So, in Iowa, they had a caucus. On the exit poll, 66% of the people believed that Trump was the president and had won the last
2020 election.
Right. So if that was the case,
his 2 terms are up.
Well, yeah, his 2 terms are up. So why the fuck did you go out and -17 weather to caucus when his shit's up? Like, what the fuck? Like, are you that, like, you guys have to think about when you say shit. You got to think through. Like, before I say something, like if a woman says, "Do I look fat in this?" No, baby. You look great. Now, my wife, she looks great and everything, but there's some women that they
it's
don't look
like
so
a
good.
reflex to answer correctly.
Well,
that's like the people we used to cover.
Pause.
We used to cover those people, Kevin, who said that Biden was just an actor and Trump's actually been running the country.
Yeah, I used
and
to
what
love that
we
one.
said was, you're dissatisfied with the way things are, but you just said your guy's been running it.
Yeah.
See, they don't think that through to fruition. Now, this is the fringe, of course, that come out in their hats.
Well,
and
that
flags.
was that last. I guess it was that last QAnon group, but there's still some out there that have that the army is running it, and you say, "What army?" And they say the good army, and you're like, "So is that the army that is for the Ukraine?" No. It's not that much. So these are the pro-communist army that's the good army. No, I'm not saying that. Well, just okay. Obviously, you can't tell me what you're trying to say. Why don't you fucking write it down with a Sharpie? Like, what the fuck? How can you? Why are you people so fucking stupid?
You need a third party. You need a fourth party.
We need an anime party. Just anime.
Anime.
Anime and everybody.
It's called AEW. It's there.
And everybody that's in the party wears a hood, whether or not you're fucking a luchador.
And at the election, it's the unmasking, right? You you lose your pride.
See, what Wesley said that the title of this fucking week is "Why Are You Fucking People So Fucking Stupid?" That's going to be the name of the show.
That wouldn't be bad. That would be.
But it's not, and I know it's like from our listeners, it's like this is the old fucking 4th grade of the shoe fits. Wear it. If I'm not speaking to you, I'm not speaking to you. But if you're out there and you're one of those 66% that think that this guy won, I don't know. I don't see Fox News writing a check for $780 million to Dominion because they were fucking wrong. It's like,
I think everybody knows, but I just don't think they care. Like I said, this is like, I'm going to forget the guy's name that you turned me on to, but he was on, I think he was a panelist I first saw him on Mar, and he said that it used to be a battle of logic surrounding politics when people would debate, but it's now a culture war.
Yeah.
And that's why people are their souls are invested in it. And that's why I'm
Why do
saying
you? I mean, you look at it and you say to yourself, I was watching the other day, and it's the like Jon Stewart's coming back on the air.
Right.
You know, to run this because you have to. You have to get out there and make sure every platform we've got is covered because I mean you can't let somebody that wants our economy to fucking crumble. I mean, he doesn't give a fuck because the guy's been bankrupt. I know at least 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like the first time that was of significance. I might be wrong, but it was like he he went in like a billion three in the Taj Mahal, and then like was fucking in like 18 months. Like that was sideways.
Investigate every single business venture he's been behind, from the first ones that his dad backed for him to anything afterwards. And I know people that,
His dad was a
contractors.
slumlord guy.
I know contractors that have built his buildings that were never paid. And that's a fact. And
There we go. He paid more than 600 million for an unfinished casino, which was Bill's eighth wonder of the world. It opened in 1980 and filed for bankruptcy a little over
1990.
or 1980 and filed for bankruptcy a little over a year later. And we're going to give him 4 years at the helm. After he spent how many trillions did he spend while he was, national debt?
The person who should get all the credit for the Trump presidency and any credit that Trump gets for being a successful businessman is Mark Burnett, the producer of The Apprentice,
Mm-hmm.
who built a character out of Trump that and it was all set up and scripted and created this character only, by the way, because, and you guys can confirm this here for me, Richard Branson turned it down.
Yeah, passed.
So they had to go with the second choice. But it was a phenomena, that show. And it, in order to be successful, think about it, the show is young acolytes trying to climb the corporate ladder. So your star, you have to bill him as the most successful businessman in the world. Or else what the hell are these people competing for? So they created this character and was off to the races. He should be president, Mark Burnett, by the way. It was Burnett, right? Produced it. Burnett did all those reality shows.
No, I mean, and you're absolutely correct. I mean, it's just, it's very, very difficult. They keep saying that he's worth, and he never pays anybody. He just never, it just.
Yep.
But it's the same time, you look at Mar-a-Lago, and one person, says that, oh, he says it's worth 150, $1 million, and this person says it's worth $15 million, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That real estate from that piece of real estate, that size in that area is that's minimum 90 million to $150 million piece of real estate.
Mm-hmm. Did you see some of the interiors though?
Yeah, but it's
The
it's
plastic
fucking
garbage
dirt.
bags.
It's the dirt that motherfuckers.
Oh, well, yeah, where it is. Sure.
I mean, you should find the address to Mar-a-Lago and then go to Zillow and pull up comps that have sold around. Yeah, pull up comps.
Are there comps for
Fuck yes.
Mongo?
I mean,
Jesus.
through the fucking. I mean, I mean, they may not be that close, but they're fucking like you'll look at that and go, see, this is what you fuckers do, man. You give them ammunition to go, see, they're just fucking with Donald. It's a witch hunt.
Mm.
You know whose house that is? What was?
Tell me.
Emily Post.
The Emily Post
Yes.
of proper etiquette.
That was Emily Post's script.